you. I wanted to ask about immigration. We're preparing for next month for Title 42 to lift and for more people to be eligible to apply for asylum. We saw that new border numbers are out for March and that there's been the vast majority of migrant encounters are from Mexico and Central America. I know you've got a program separately for a couple other nations where you saw a lot of people coming from there, but can you talk about how you're preparing for next month, particularly with people coming from these particular nationalities?
So you kind of asked a couple of things. Let me just touch on the March numbers for a second. As you just stated, look, what we believe is our border enforcement measures and what we have seen continue to limit unlawful immigration. So that is important to note. We typically see an increase in border encounters this time of the year as weather, I'm sure you've reported, as weather gets warmer. And but what we want to note and what's notable is that the seasonal increase this time around was the lowest in 2 years, and the number of people attempting to cross unlawfully last month was down about 23% from this time last year. And we'll continue to do what we can to build a safe, orderly, and humane immigration system. But as you've heard me say many times, Congress needs to act and to also show that they truly have real concern and not do political stunts when it comes to the border. As you've heard from the Secretary of Homeland Security, they put out a plan back in January on what the process would look like, and we're continuing to implement that plan once Title 42 is lifted. As you know, and we've talked about this, we're expanding legal pathways like parolee program for migrants from Venezuela, Nicaragua, Haiti, and Cuba, and we have actually seen the numbers come down by more than 90%. We're working with our partners across the Western Hemisphere to jointly manage migration patterns. We're surging additional resources, including personnel and technology, to the border, and we're ramping up expedited removals under Title 8. So again, Department of Homeland Security put out their plan back in January, and they're going to be implementing that plan. And I just laid out some of the things that they announced that they're going to be doing, and we're going to be really focused on making sure that we have a humane, orderly process when it comes to the border.